It's time for this week's First Utah Business Spotlight.
Mark Hunter here, and now we're visiting with Eric Montague with Executech. He's the founder and president of the company. And Eric, just tell us a little bit about your company. Tell us, I know you're an IT outsourcing company, so what exactly is that?
Companies that are large enough that they have a computer network, but that network is not large enough to suffice hiring full-time personnel. They outsource that to us instead of hiring full-time personnel to manage their technology needs.
So what type of a company would typically use your service? Is it a small company, a large company, a specific industry?
There's no industry that matters. Any industries, we service all industries. Most of our clients are under 100 users or less.
Okay, and the territory that you're servicing mainly?
From Logan to Nephi, and then we have offices in Seattle, Phoenix, and Grand Junction.
Why should a small business in Utah use an outsourced firm as opposed to having an in-house IT guy?
That's an excellent question. Most people think they need a full-time IT person, and the fact of the matter is they very likely can have an IT department more economically by choosing an IT outsource firm. In addition to that, by going with an IT outsource firm, they get an entire department, not just one person. So if you were a business owner of 50 employees, for example, you would look at an IT outsource firm instead of hiring your own in-house person, because with that in-house person, one, you only have one person. If he could die or get hit by a bus, or his wife's pregnant,
on vacation,
who knows what it could be. Going with a firm, you have an entire department. That helps for the coverage aspect. It also helps for the knowledge aspect. No one IT guy can do everything. Although IT guys are typically very confident, all of us are. We all think that we know everything about IT. Ultimately, that's not the case. Every IT person has limitations, and it's nice to have an entire department to help them. The last piece is just a knowledge transfer. So, having one person, you're at risk of something happening to that person and all of your IT knowledge walking out the door with him or her.
Yeah, good point.
And it's nice to have another company to have some depth of knowledge about your network.
Right. Okay. So I'm sure there's competitors out there. What maybe sets you apart from those competitors?
Great question. Most of our competitors require contracts. We do not. We retain our clientele by good service, not by legally binding them to a contract. We assign specific Tier 3 technicians to a specific client, which gives them great service because they're dealing with the person that ultimately fixes their problem. We are an award-winning company. We're the most awarded IT firm in Utah, and our staff are wonderful.
I know with some IT companies that sometimes they'll do the on-site kind of secondary as opposed to doing it over the phone or remote access. Is that how you work? How does your company function?
No, we are an on-site company first, remote second. So our technicians typically handle everything on-site at the client's offices. That doesn't mean we can't remote in. We can, and we have those capabilities with all of our clients. But we find that providing on-site technicians creates a better relationship between us and the client.
So does that cost more money then to your end customer, that they've got somebody coming into their office and also that they're a Tier 3 person as opposed to a Tier 1 or Tier 2?
Great questions. Compared to our competition, we're actually typically more economical than our competition. So we provide the same great service on-site with high-level technicians at a very economical rate.
Do you attribute that to the fact that you're able to get it done right the first time? Is that kind of the concept?
That, and most of our competition have account managers and management staff and expensive systems to be able to do the remote monitoring and the remote service. We find that by providing the correct Tier 3 person, the job gets done right. You don't have to wait a long time. I don't have account managers that are managing an account. You're dealing directly with either me or the technician. And so we get the job done and get it
And the
done
the
economically.
customer probably gets a good relationship with them then too. Okay,
Absolutely.
That's nice. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up here. Thank you, Eric. Eric Montague with Executech. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.